We're back, Miss VanBeacon.
Yes, for the second week in a row for the first time ever.
Wow.
Lucky you guys.
Yeah.
Last week we...
Has anybody heard the word overexposure?
I don't know.
We might be at risk here.
That's all right. They'll get over it.
Okay.
It's good for the soul.
No, but for good reason.
Yes.
We had the opportunity to go out on location this week.
We did.
And we went out and saw our friends out at Prarie Hills Ford. They were nice enough to spend some time with us. We had the opportunity to thank them for the Drive for Your School program that allowed us to raise some money for the school, and had a chance to talk to John about our I Believe in Me challenge.
Yeah.
And we took it a step further, and we shot some video clips that we're going to be sharing with you today on the show.
Right. So let's check out that interview with John Oftenkamp first.
Here we go.
Hello, everyone. On location, this is Mr. Corklestein. I'm out here at Prarie Hills in West O'Neill, home to North Central Nebraska's largest Ferrari dealership. I'm joined.
Excuse me, we're a Ford dealership.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I was looking, and all I was finding was F-150s and Mustangs, which, wow, this is really nice, John. I'm joined by John Oftenkamp. He's the owner and general manager here at Prarie Hills, and we're here today to thank him for his role in bringing Drive to our school to O'Neill. We were able to raise $1,700 for our school's O Club, and as the self-proclaimed head substitute teacher at O'Neill High, I'm here to thank you, John, for your role in bringing Drive to Schools here to O'Neill.
Well, thank you, Mr. Corklestein. We understand the importance of strong schools in our community, and we're always glad when we can help out in any way. Education starts at home, but it's our schools that help young people find their passion for growth and learning. It's also our schools that help develop a certain growth mindset in our young people, and that creates self-motivated, lifelong learners.
You mentioned lifelong learners. John, can you share with us a little bit about what you expect from your employees in terms of their growth and development out here in the workforce? I mean, the ways that you innovate and bring new knowledge into your dealership business here in O'Neill?
Yeah, we're very blessed. Ford Motor Company offers lifelong training. They give us classroom training if we need to go off-site. They also give us internet training 24 hours a day, or people can take it from home. They can train here at work. It's just a lifelong process. We're constantly trying to get better, bring more innovation and technology to our customers, so they've got the latest that's available.
Funny you should mention growth and innovation, John, because this year at O'Neill Public Schools, we have started what we're calling the I Believe in Me Growth Challenge. And what we're asking students to do is to really grow themselves, to take charge of their own education, to use their resources and technology, to get out there on the internet, find a YouTube video that really helps them grow and learn a new skill, right? Yeah, that's what you do out here at Prarie Hills, right?
That's exactly what we do every day.
So we want our students to do this, and in that process, document the journey, and we want to showcase that. And for those students, it's totally voluntary. But for those students that choose to participate, we hope to offer all kinds of prizes and other motivations, really to help stimulate their creative juices. While I'm here, maybe I should just ask: is there any chance that we can get Prarie Hills to donate a F-150 maybe as a prize? Is that
donate?
Yeah, well, or a Mustang, perhaps. Maybe, I know the price of vehicles kind of varies in different things, so if not, that Ford Focus?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Well, if we can't get, I know you're going to be with us in spirit along the way, whether you can donate a prize or not, and thank you again, John, for having us out here. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep working on him, folks. I'm going to send it back to VanBeacon and Corklestein, myself, back in the studio.
Okay, so our first on-location video in the books.
Yeah, it was nice to get out and get some fresh air for a change.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep working on John. I think at the very least I can get him to maybe throw in a Ford Focus for us as a prize for the I Believe in Me challenge.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, that would be good.
For sure.
Yeah.
So some kids have been asking, this is cool and everything, but what are these videos supposed to look like? Like, what do you want us to do? What do you have to say to those kids?
If you remember the laptop checkout video, there was a couple of good models embedded within there.
Yeah.
A booze video, which was amazing, professionally done by the folks at Google. And then our own Mr. Morrow put together his video where he shared his story of how he learned his love of preparing logs and milling lumber.
Yeah, that was neat.
But for those folks that are interested and want some more examples, I think the two of us, if we're really serious about getting behind this cause and getting these videos produced, we should probably put our money where our mouth is
Absolutely.
and believe in ourselves and maybe shoot our own videos. What do you say?
Heck yeah, we actually put something together for you. So check this out.
Check it out.
Last August, after the big solar eclipse, I looked at all the solar eclipse goggles we had left over, and I think to myself, how am I going to repurpose these things? I mean, it seems wasteful just to throw them out. Most people might have just shrugged their shoulders and walked away, but I wanted to make a difference, leave this world a better place, less cluttered with solar glasses anyway. As I explored the possible solutions, my first thought was to use my influence as a fashion icon to start a new trend, or bring back an old one. Remember Biff's buddy in Back to the Future with the 3D glasses? How about a solar glasses fashion trend? Random items incorporated into a new hip image. It's the recipe that turned Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen from cute kid actors into global fashion icons. If it worked for them, I'll bet it could work for me too. Well, great idea in theory, but in practice, what can I say? After reflecting on this setback, I decided I needed to look into my interests and passions. Let's face it, fashion may not be my thing. Maybe I could find a connection between this problem and the direction I've been taking my life. I started surveying my interests to see if there was something there. I looked at food, life and love, hobbies, then it hit me. I've always had an interest in politics, even thought about running for office. It seemed like a stretch at first, solar goggles and politics, but as I was doing my research, it hit me, something I was sure I could capitalize on. The world is full of politicians. Successful ones share a common trait. Maybe I could target market these things to folks running for office and make a fortune. It was worth a shot, but I needed to conduct a little experiment to see if this could work. Again, it seemed like a good idea at the time. At this point, I'm frustrated. I was almost ready to throw in the towel, but I persisted. I doubled down on my research. Thousands of pairs of glasses, limited applications. Solar eclipses are so rare. But are they? As I dug deeper, I realized they aren't nearly as rare as I thought. They happen frequently, all over the planet, sometimes in the middle of the ocean, and sometimes they happen in countries where folks just don't have the resources to splurge on something even this simple. I discovered there was even an organization, Astronomers Without Borders, that was accepting used glasses as donations for schools in South America and Asia when the eclipses happened there in 2019. Now there's a box of solar glasses headed halfway around the world from our area. So there you have it. I found a problem, I surveyed my passions, and found a way to make the world a little better through a little research and ingenuity. And all of this happened because I believed in me.
So I've always had this dream. I watch fabulous people sit behind a piano like Liberace and Lady Gaga, and I watch them draw in an audience with the beauty of their keystrokes, and I think to myself, I was born to do this. I was meant to be a star. There was only one problem. I couldn't play a note. I tried to learn. I looked for instructors, but either our personalities weren't compatible or it was our schedules. The life of a binge-watching lyrical gangster is complicated. I needed to find a way to develop the skills, to unlock the creative genius that I just knew lived inside of me, without cramping the diva that already was. I needed a teacher that worked on my schedule. So what were the barriers? The biggest one was time. I had time, but it wasn't always the same time. Maybe one day it was during a lunch break, or some other day it was right after a grueling 8-hour shift of boogers and gum as a substitute teacher. Maybe my time to grow was going to happen at 3 a.m. following a 4-hour binge session of Vice Principals on HBO Go, or at 4 a.m. when I'm all jacked up after watching 6 straight hours of Orange is the New Black Season 2 on Netflix. Either way, the traditional model of teacher-student just wasn't going to work out for me. So I turned to a friend. Hello, technology. That's right, straight out of the Apple advertising playbook, there's an app for that. I went to work. I put in time. Mornings, afternoons, evenings, whenever I could find it. I got better, and better, and better. Now look at me. a substitute teacher by day and a rock star piano diva by night. And all of it because I believed in me.
Wow.
That was good time.
We are so much more talented.
Oh my gosh. Do you see those piano skills?
I did.
It was almost unreal.
Almost unreal.
Almost.
Yeah, that's right. So we can't wait to see what you're able to produce. We're excited to see these projects submitted to us. We promise you, we don't have any great prize announcements to make right now, but we know that there's going to be some good stuff for those of you that decide to participate. So get out there, learn some things, document that process. This I Believe in Me challenge is going to be something special, and we're like I said, we're just excited to see what you guys are able to produce.
It should be fun. We want you to have fun with it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So that's all we have for you this week.
Another Monday memo in the books, Miss VanBeacon.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Don't worry about that.
Signing off.
Another Monday memo.
Have a great week, everybody.